possibly can, except for make the damn things myself. And the only problem with that is I'm never home, so I wouldn't be able to make them. I'm contemplating writing a letter to Ben & Jerry's and pleading my case and trying to get it done that way.
Yeah.
Do it! I've exhausted all my resources. I don't know if it's an office thing, if it's met with a rolling of the eyes, and like they're leaving money on the table. They're leaving money on the table with this, and where I come from, you leave money on the table, somebody comes by and they grab it, you know, and I'll be damned if someone's, you know, stealing my ice cream bar. I'm still working on it. It's a pain in the ass. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I love ice cream a lot. It's a labor of love at this point.
So if you could pick anything else other than wrestling to do, what would you want to do?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. This is all I've ever done. It's kind of weird, you know. I never aspired to do anything else. I never went to college, which is probably really awful to say. You should go to school. I never wanted to do anything else. This is it. So, I don't know. I guess I would be an adventurer. Like Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Well, we're here at Wizard World, so the next question a lot of people have is, if you're a comic book character, what power or ability would you want?
To be able to turn invisible.
You like invisibility? That's a good one.
To be able to turn that belt into something nice.
This question is actually, it's kind of rooted in why I dislike Superman. Because, okay, so if you were invisible, right? And do you like girls yet? You like, no. Well, I have a problem. I like girls a lot. If I was to be able to turn invisible, there's no way I'm using this power for good. That's my problem with Superman. I mean, he's indestructible. He can fly. He can disintegrate people with laser beams from his eyeballs, and everybody has bad days. You know, there's all kinds of stories out there about me being a big jerk, and you know, certain people catch me at the wrong time, like, you know, at 5 in the morning, and you're sticking a camera in my face when I'm trying to pee. It's probably not, you know. And if I was Superman and that was happening, I would melt you, and then I'd just be like, oh, it's just a bad day. What are you gonna do about it? No, I don't know. Being able to fly would be pretty cool.
Make the travel easier.
What's that?
Make the travel easier, right?
Well, no, I hate flying, so maybe that's actually a power. I tend to think I'm indestructible anyway, so maybe that's my superpower. It's a hard question, you know. They're all, man, think about it. You get vulnerable, you can fly. One that I wouldn't want. I would not want to be able to read people's minds. That would suck. Nobody's ever actually thought about that, how awful that would be. Because I know I have really sociopathic thoughts. So I don't want anybody reading my mind.
So growing up, who was your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? It's kind of a hard one to say. I've always been a Batman guy. But I think that has a lot to do with like my personality and the fact that, and this is also another big argument in the comic book community of I think Gotham City is Chicago. It's always been Chicago.
New York.
Gotham City is not New York. I swear it's New Jersey. You swear? But my problem is I've never really been super huge into the Batman comic book. That's because I'm kind of a snob about who's writing and who's, you know. Right now the Scott Snyder stuff is amazing, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Got a couple tattoo questions here. What was the first tattoo you ever got?
The first tattoo I ever got was the cover of the Operation Ivy album. On my left calf.
All right.
Yeah. So that God, I think I was 16 years old. A little badass. I was like, I got a tattoo. Yeah, that was the first one.
Seems like you might be running out of room. You plan on getting any more?
Oh, I got tons of room. My legs are still wide open. Time is the problem, you know. I mean, I got my chest done a couple days after, actually I think the day after I got elbow surgery a couple years ago, because I thought I would have time off, and then they brought me to TV the next week.
Commentary.
So, no, that was when I exploded my hip. I've never ever had time off. It's fascinating. I don't know how I do it.
So what's the meaning behind the Rosie the Riveter tattoo you got?
Rosie, behind Rosie is the wrenches, which is Earth Crisis thing, which is straight edge.
There's a war, this is a weapon.
Correct, and the banner says this is a war, and Rosie's X'd up. I'm a feminist, believe it or not. I always have this super respect for women. I think women are the stronger of the two, and you guys put up with a lot of bullshit, so sorry.
All right, well that's going to be it for these questions now. It's time for your questions.
Yeah.
So we got a small room, but if you speak up loud, we'll try to get to as many as humanly possible. The first one up, we're going to go right here.